Hey, what's up? In my car, so the audio quality is going to be rough, but I thought I'd just record a quick video here. I just finished the mock interview day, went great, got to have interviews with 8 different students. The way they had set up, I was role playing as if I'm Sony HR, talking about, they had this job description for a web design role for Sony PlayStation, and obviously an internship, and even still was kind of a little bit diluted in terms of the expectations, because a lot of the people I interviewed were high school juniors, so they only really had high school projects, class projects, personal and club projects to use as reference. But I thought it was a really helpful experience, well designed. Props to Augustus Hawkins for putting on this kind of event. I think they had maybe about 75 students go through, had probably 24 volunteers from throughout the community show up to help out with these interviews for different spans of time. And I think it was really useful for the students in terms of, they came prepared, they had their resumes, dressed up nicely, got to kind of talk through a lot of kind of questions. And obviously not all of them were aiming for web design work or even tech industry, but it's a game design related program here at, it's called CDAGS at Hawkins. But obviously a lot of the practices, things that are kind of universal interview questions, they had kind of guidelines for us to follow in terms of, weaknesses that you're working on, in terms of team experience, leadership experience, talking us through your process, talking us through, improvements you've made to your projects, to organizations you're a part of, ways you communicate, ways you function. And so I think it was a useful project for everybody involved. Again, I think any one of those interviews probably lasted 15, 20 minutes. And that included kind of 25% debriefing time as to just direct feedback about what they did well so they know they did well on it, what they might work on next time. Had a rubric from the school, again, to make sure we kind of checked all the boxes, hit all the bases. Wasn't just about who got the job or didn't. It really was about trying to help everybody improve. There are opportunities that they're going to be able to land by getting this phase of it right. Because it's kind of like, there's certain people who test well, and so they're going to get ahead on the academic track in life. There's people who interview well. And if you don't, it's going to be holding people's back from their opportunities. Even if they have the skills for the job, interviewing well is its own sort of filter we have to pass. So I'm grateful to Augustus Hawkins High School for putting this together. And I'm grateful to people's support on Patreon or just otherwise in the community, helping me be involved in these kind of volunteering days, taking away time from my usual work schedule to help out with these kind of things. And for my training clients and club members who are flexible in my scheduling, so I got to move office hours or appointments around to make these sort of things happen, everybody's cool with it. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll have another video for y'all tomorrow.